3 things I've had to unlearn as a Filipino living in Germany. Number 1, being a people pleaser. In the Philippines, we have this concept of bayanihan and kapwa that basically says that we have to make sure everyone around us feels safe, everyone around us feels happy, and we kind of tend to regulate each other's moods because we are such a community-based society. Here in Germany, this is not the case. Most of the time, people are very individual. They don't care about other people's feelings. They will say whatever they feel, even if it will hurt the other person. Filipinos are way softer. You try not to hurt other people's feelings, even though what you want to say is actually necessary and would probably be better for you and the other person in the long term, because it would mean you would speak on the things that are uncomfortable and you know are not okay with you. But because people pleasing is such a norm in our culture, being selfless is rewarded, whereas here in Germany, I feel like being selfish is rewarded. Number 2, saying yes to everything. This got me so hard in the beginning. I said yes to almost everything. Dinners, parties, things I didn't even want to go to, I said yes. This one ties with the first point that saying yes pleases the people around me. Here in Germany, no, nein is the favorite answer. After living here in 10 years, I know how empowering saying no is, and it ties in with this next point. Number 3, having no boundaries. As Filipinos, we suck at boundaries because we tend to just go with the flow. We don't have much structure. We're more hedonistic in nature. And the Germans are definitely not that. They're very task-based, and I've noticed that boundaries are very important. If you say, I'm coming at 2 p.m. to our meeting, then there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna be there at 2 p.m. It doesn't matter if you saw a man having a stroke down the street. It's an excuse for you being late because you have to respect people's time. If that was the case, you would call them beforehand. You would tell the person you're meeting with, I need to take this guy to the hospital. I will be late. In Filipino culture, these lines are way more blurred. People are way more likely to forgive you and to just brush it off if you come to the appointment late and if you don't follow through on something you said to someone. The same example with the meeting at 2 p.m. If we say it ends at 3 p.m., then we have to respect each other's time. And setting that boundary means you actually show that you care for the other person because you know they have their own responsibilities, they have their own life. And in the beginning, I didn't realize all of that. I thought it was just Germans being stingy, being cold, being difficult to work with. I see that in a completely different light now. Boundaries are so important, and they're necessary to progress and to make sure that everything works and to make sure that the system doesn't collapse. If you take anything away from this video, it's that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. Me being here with my Filipino qualities allows me to become a better person and to widen my own perspectives, and that's why I've been able to stay here for 10 years. Somehow, the Filipinos and the Germans are the yin to each other's yang.